OCC'S Engineering Club hosted the JPL Challenge on Saturday in front of the library in order to provide an innovative experience where middle and high school students built inventions to participate in a competition. This year's theme was to have students build mechanisms that would demonstrate different ways of tossing a football into a rubbish bin.
We're talking about the Jet Propulsion Laboratory Invention Challenge, right? Yeah, it was designed by Paul McNeil. He's a senior mechanical engineer over at Jet Propulsion Lab. He's the guy that invented the mechanics that makes the Mars rover rove. And his idea was that students in high schools need an opportunity to invent something. Because in the process of invention, there's a creativity, there's the imagination, and there's an opportunity for them to be able to apply all the academics that they've been learning. Because if you don't have a reason why you need to learn this stuff, it makes it a whole lot harder to learn it. Or if nothing else, at least it gives them some motivation to continue and persevere when it starts to get tough. What I've noticed is that if the person is interested, if they're fascinated, if they want it, it doesn't matter how hard it is, they're going to find a solution. They'll figure it out. It doesn't matter how hard the math gets, it doesn't matter how complicated the physics is. If they want to build it, if they've got an idea, if it's their design, they're going to figure it out, right? Yeah. So that's one of the things that the Invention Challenge brings, and it brings it to the high school level in a way that doesn't cost them a whole lot. They make their invention out of junk. Sometimes we call it a junk bot. Find whatever scraps you got laying around and look at the specification. That's the key point right there. Right? There is a spec. Every year the game changes. And so you have to build to the specification. It can only be so big. It can only weigh so much. It can only have so much power. It can only have... there are limits to what you're able to build. And there are also rules for the game. And like I said, since the game changes every year, they have to invent something new each and every year. So for a high school student coming in as a freshman, they get 4 opportunities to build this. Here at Orange Coast College, we're in our 3rd year participating as a location. So we handle the regional area that is Orange County and all points south and east. There's another location, it's up in Los Angeles, it's at the Manual Arts High School, and they handle points west and north.